feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. When it's sink or swim, only option is to win. In the murky water, not a thought of giving in.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I am your host, Ted Jenkins, sitting here today with my co-host Lee Heisman, CEO of Savant, and Greg Abel, CEO of Tailfin. Of course, we had our CEO on the Shrimp Tank today, Rob Heller, who's the CEO of Talon Plumbing. We talked all about the plumbing business, hiring employees, figuring out how to get your business and top-line revenue to grow. You can hear his entire broadcast at shrimptankpodcast.com. And just amazing stuff today.
Well, you know, Ted, I'll tell you, I haven't laughed as much. It's been 3 years I've been doing the show, and Rob, I will admit, some of your content in the show itself, I haven't laughed that loud.
I mean, plumbing's a generic thing, and it's tough to make it funny. But we did, right?
You did. So, as Ted said, I would recommend downloading the show in its entirety. But Rob, what's intriguing about your business, you know, a plumbing business is very blue collar, but you've somehow incorporated technology, and it seems that you've done it to increase your efficiencies, not only for your staff, but probably for your clients as well. What did you do, and why did you do it?
Great question. So, you know, we started out with just a small volume of calls, and it grew and grew and grew the better we did. And, you know, it was tough to keep track of these things. So I built a monster spreadsheet system that we were able to take these work orders and then keep track of them and sort them out and assign to people and then wait for the responses. And it was just kind of tedious. And then the spreadsheet started to break. It was a Google spreadsheet. So I went out and hired a developer to develop it, and then we've been building it ever since, and we're still building it. We're building an inventory module now. It's getting better and better. So, but it does kind of separate us as a plumbing company from other plumbing companies who might use some other kind of square, you know, in a circle peg solution that they might buy off of the shelf. This is perfect for us. We also have a portal for the customers. You know, we specify, we work for property management companies mostly, and so they have a lot of work orders too. So what we'll do is we have a portal that we give them, and they can look at all their work orders, and it just separates us. It gives us a little leg up from our competition.
Rob, you're in a business, plumbing, that I think a lot of people are confused at best and sort of completely clueless at worst. When it comes to either commercial or residential, what are some of the dirty little secrets about plumbing that people should know so they can, you know, make sure that they're protecting themselves?
That's another great question. So the majority of plumbing companies out there that are servicing residential, even commercial properties, they're commission based. So these guys go out there and, you know, instead of like fixing your pipe, they'll do that, but then they're going to look around and they're going to tell you need X, Y, and Z. We don't do that. So our offering is a little bit different. I call it kind of Walmart. So we have a low margin, high volume. We're there to get in and get out. So property managers love it. And we don't turn away residential customers if they call, naturally. But we don't spend, you know, 50% of our revenues on billboards and commercials like the big boys do. So and to some extent, you got to find us if you're a residential customer. But if you do call us, you know, you're going to get the best price around.
You know, in this competitive landscape today for finding employees, with unemployment being at 3.7%, it's just very difficult to find the right people. How would you talk to business owners that are watching the post-show wrap-up about hiring and retaining talent, especially in a business like yours?
That's another great question. That's really one of the highest priorities that I have. And it's something that, like I mentioned before, I tried to delegate to some other people in the company, but it's really not working. So I spend a lot of my time doing that, and now I'm spending a lot more time talking to the guys that are there and trying to give them that roadmap, you know, to show them where they could be. And recruiting people, you know, I'm out there actually, you know, I'm searching databases of resumes to go look for them instead of letting them, you know, post a job and then get a response. So you know, it is more of an active role that. You know, small businesses, it's a changing of a lot of priorities, and you know, so this is one of my biggest priorities right now.
Rob, we talked a lot about sort of your path and journey to this job.
Yep.
But the one thing I meant to ask and didn't get a chance to is, what do you love about this job? What do you love about this business that you're in?
Wow. It really is kind of seeing what you want to do and then making it happen. And I don't know, it could be plumbing, it could be anything, but I do like the idea of forming a strategy and then executing it. So maybe it could be HVAC, it could be software, it could be, you know, medical school, who knows. But yeah, so I just like to execute the strategy that's put out there. Maybe I just like to prove that I'm right.
What's the best equipment out there? Somebody's looking for, I don't know, new shower, new sink, new toilet. Is there a best brand out there?
Geez, I don't know. Toto makes these toilets that you can have a guided missile cleaner with the bidets.
Steerable bidet.
I've always wanted one, and I think we're getting to the point where I might do myself a favor and get one of those.
A boy can dream.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And last question I had here, I asked this a little bit during the show, but people see all these gimmicks on TV that if they get a leak in their pipes, that they can just basically put this, looks like duct tape wrapper, and it just immediately seals it up. Does that stuff actually work, or is it all much ado about nothing? Is it gimmicks, or can it work?
I kind of don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, like
Flex
like
Seal.
the Flex Seal, the guys that get on TV for like $19 and they say you can stick this at the bottom of your boat and it will plug up.
I'm sure it'll work for a little bit. I mean, so like plexiglass sealant. Yeah, I'll say no. Call us.
Call a professional.
Yeah, call a professional, get it done. So for those folks watching the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank, if they want to learn more, whether they're a property management company or they've got a large residential house and they need some plumbing help, how can they get in touch with you and your company?
Sure. We have a 24/7 service line, so you'll always talk to a human being, and that's 770-500-3593. Or you can go online at talonplumbing.com. That's TALON plumbing.com.
Well, this is great stuff today. And for those of you that are thinking about a business, think about your team at work, a lot like putting the right plumbing in place for your business. If you get the right pieces together, you put the pipes together the right way, your business will flow in a much better and quicker fashion. And that is your post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.